Have you ever been in a situation where you felt neglected, despite putting in effort and doing valuable things for others? It can be disheartening when your actions go unnoticed or unappreciated, especially by those close to you. According to Stoic philosophy, expecting recognition from others is beyond our control, and waiting for it can lead to frustration. However, there are ways to become a priority in someone's life and gain recognition. By following 9 steps, you can ensure that the people you care about recognize and prioritize you. Watch this video until the end to learn these steps and revolutionize your approach to dealing with such situations. Step 1. Create the fear of losing you. Creating a fear of loss is a potent psychological strategy to make someone value and prioritize you. This technique capitalizes on the idea that people are often more motivated by the fear of losing something than the prospect of gaining it. To implement this approach, start by emotionally distancing yourself from the person. Refrain from sharing your feelings and confidence as openly as before. Additionally, allocate your time among various people, not solely focusing on them. By withdrawing emotionally and diversifying your social interactions, you subtly convey that they may not be as central to your life as they once were. This triggers a fear of losing your connection, prompting them to re-evaluate your importance. However, it is crucial to exercise caution and balance in applying this technique. If you distance yourself too much, there's a risk that they might interpret it as disinterest and give up on trying to reconnect. Therefore, use this method judiciously, ensuring that the fear of losing you serves as a motivator for them to prioritize and invest in the relationship, rather than leading to permanent detachment. Step 2. Avoid being always. The phrase, quality over quantity, is commonly used in various aspects of life, and it also holds in relationships. If you aim to be a priority in someone's life, it may be necessary to limit your availability. Being overly available increases the risk of being taken for granted. This doesn't imply being available only when convenient for you, but rather, if you consistently adjust and accommodate others without prioritizing yourself. It's time for a change. To communicate that you have a life beyond them and aren't solely waiting for their attention, it's essential to strike a balance. While that doesn't mean completely withdrawing, sending the message that you value your own time and commitments will make others appreciate your presence more. It's about setting boundaries and making sure your needs are met as well. Being less available doesn't equate to being selfish, but rather emphasizes the importance of self-respect. By doing so, you encourage others to recognize and value your presence in their lives. Remember, it's about finding equilibrium in relationships, ensuring both parties contribute to the connection and appreciate each other's individuality. Step 3. Allow them to invest in you. This step involves managing a delicate balance to make yourself a priority without alienating others. To achieve this, encourage others to invest in you by valuing their time. For instance, decline plans you can't fulfill and occasionally make them wait for you. This communicates that your time is valuable and that they need to put in effort to win it. Striking this balance is crucial. You want it to be perceived as a challenge, prompting them to prioritize you. However, using this technique sparingly is key. Overdoing it could backfire and have the opposite effect. By strategically allowing others to invest in you, you create a dynamic where they see you as more valuable and are motivated to prioritize you. Remember, moderation is key for this approach to yield positive results. Step 4. Stop initiating communication all the time. If you consistently find yourself always reaching out to someone important in your life, it might be a good idea to take a step back. While it may seem counterintuitive, being the sole initiator of communication can lead the other person to take you for granted. When you're constantly making the effort, they might start to perceive your presence as less significant. To become a priority in someone's life, it's essential to create a balance in communication. If you're always the one reaching out, the other person may not fully appreciate your efforts. The key is to pause and allow them the opportunity to initiate contact. This doesn't mean playing games or testing them, but rather giving them the chance to express their interest and commitment. By refraining from always being the initiator, you'll gain insight into the other person's feelings and level of investment in the relationship. If they genuinely care about you, they will recognize your absence and make an effort to connect. This shift in dynamics can lead to a healthier, more mutual exchange, reinforcing the importance of reciprocity in meaningful connections. Remember, a two-way effort is crucial for building and sustaining any significant relationship. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. Ensuring you're a priority in your own life isn't about being selfish, but about safeguarding your well-being. It means avoiding situations where you're not valued. For example, if you're aware someone won't treat you with the respect you deserve, it's wise not to get too close to them. Surrounding yourself with individuals who prioritize you increases the likelihood of being treated as a priority. Remember, you can't control how others feel about you, only how you feel about yourself. To become a priority in someone else's life, prioritize yourself first. This involves acknowledging your worth and not settling for less than you deserve. By cultivating self-respect, you project an image of someone who deserves priority treatment. Strive to be a priority in your own life, and others are more likely to follow suit, recognizing and valuing your importance. It's a journey of self-empowerment, asserting your worth to shape the way others perceive and treat you. Step 6. Maintain some mystery. People are naturally drawn to mystery and the unknown, finding it captivating and intriguing. This fascination often fosters a sense of connection, especially in relationships. Embracing a bit of enigma can be advantageous. To be perceived as a priority, refrain from divulging every detail about yourself up front. Instead, drop subtle hints about your hobbies and interests, without overwhelming them with excessive information. When answering questions, be a bit elusive, and don't delve too deeply into your past. The key is to maintain an air of mystery, leaving the other person curious and eager to unravel more about you over time. By doing so, you gradually become a priority in their eyes. The allure of the unknown creates a dynamic where your persona becomes magnetic, prompting the other person to invest time and effort in discovering more about you. This approach allows the relationship to unfold organically, fostering a deeper connection as they become increasingly intrigued by the layers of your personality. In essence, the art of being a bit mysterious plays a strategic role in building and sustaining meaningful connections over time. Step 7. Don't make them the center of your life. People often find allure unattainable. The saying, "the grass is always greener on the other side," reflects our tendency to be fascinated by what we lack. This concept extends to relationships, highlighting that people desire what requires effort. The advice here suggests maintaining a certain distance to make others more attracted to your presence. By not appearing desperate for attention, you convey a message of self-worth. This approach encourages individuals to value your company more over time. Essentially, it emphasizes the psychological principle that people are drawn to what seems elusive or challenging. So, by embodying a sense of independence and not readily offering your full attention, you create an environment where others perceive your presence as valuable. This subtle strategy aims to foster appreciation and desire by allowing people to recognize and yearn for your attention through a balanced and measured approach to interpersonal dynamics. Step 8. Be willing to walk away. The idea of walking away. Standing up for oneself in a relationship, particularly when it involves someone we care about, may evoke fear, yet it is a crucial step. This act conveys a powerful message: the fearlessness to walk away if the situation doesn't meet your standards. By doing so, you communicate that you won't settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's a declaration that you value yourself enough to prioritize your well-being. Choosing not to tolerate mistreatment signifies that you believe in your worth, and the right person will naturally recognize and appreciate this. They will view you as a priority and invest effort in keeping you in their life. It's essential to remember that your actions under your control define your character. Striving to consistently do what is right builds self-assurance and fosters a positive self-image. However, it's crucial to understand that recognition and credit might not always be immediate. Patience is key. Allow time for your actions to speak louder than words. People will eventually take notice of your integrity and authenticity. While not everyone may immediately acknowledge your values, genuine efforts and consistency will naturally attract the recognition and appreciation you rightfully deserve. In essence, by staying true to yourself and maintaining a sense of integrity, you empower others to see your worth over time. Step 9. Create your own happiness. If you aspire to hold a significant place in someone's life, prioritize cultivating your happiness rather than relying on them for joy. While having a reliable and uplifting companion is desirable, depending solely on others for happiness sets the stage for disappointment. Moreover, such dependence prevents us from authentically living our lives as we end up conforming to someone else's agenda and priorities. To truly become a priority in someone's life, it is crucial to generate your happiness. This approach not only ensures long-term contentment, but also enhances your attractiveness to others. Creating your happiness involves developing a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction independently, irrespective of external factors. By doing so, you present yourself as a more balanced and self-assured individual. Relying on someone else for happiness is akin to placing your emotional well-being in their hands, a precarious situation that often leads to resentment. Taking charge of your own happiness empowers you to lead a fulfilling life on your terms. It enables you to pursue your passions, interests, and goals independently, contributing to a more harmonious and satisfying existence. This self-sufficiency not only benefits you, but also positively impacts your relationships. When you bring a sense of completeness to the table, you become a more attractive and appealing partner or friend. Others are drawn to the positive energy and assurance you exude, fostering healthier connections. In essence, creating your own happiness is not merely a means of personal fulfillment. It is a strategy for building meaningful and lasting connections with those around you. By prioritizing your well-being and embracing a self-sufficient mindset, you not only enhance your own life, but also become a more valued presence in the lives of others. Here's the conclusion to sum up the 9 steps to becoming a priority in other people's lives. Please try to stay with me till the end. We've all had moments where we felt neglected or not given the importance we deserve. However, it's crucial to understand that our life journey is unique, and others' priorities may not accurately reflect our true worth. Instead of letting these situations impact our self-esteem, we can view them as opportunities for personal growth. The key is to prioritize ourselves, ensuring our happiness and well-being. Over time, others will start recognizing and valuing us. Even when others don't prioritize us, we can and should give ourselves the importance we deserve. This isn't selfishness, it's self-compassion and self-determination. By doing so, we can build healthier relationships, make decisions aligned with our goals, and live a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you found this content beneficial. I'll leave 2 suggested videos here that you might find interesting. See you soon.